And if you are a student who's registered here and there was confusion about whether you live at North versus South Cascade, it's quite possible that you are registered to vote at Hillside Community Center and not at this point.
My name's Dick Celeste. I'm president of Colorado College.
And this is your first year to have your own polling place here on campus.
4 years ago, we pulled over at the place by the Presbyterian Church, and our students were there until probably 9:30 in the evening, and it was a difficult time for them. Many of them had to come back to campus to get IDs, so we suggested to the clerk, and his office agreed that we should have a polling place here, and I think it's going to work out pretty well.
So what have you heard? How's it going here?
Well, my sense is that whenever there's a rush, we get lines backed up. We had it before class this morning. We may have it before closing time this evening, but I think by and large it's gone real well. We had probably 400 or 500 students vote early, so that helped take some of the pressure off.
We're at Colorado College in Colorado Springs, Colorado. All right, as of our 1 p.m. reporting time, we had 169 voters had voted here, and an additional 31 had done provisional ballots. Of the 600 plus voters that we were looking for to turn out from the Get Out the Vote organization, we had 92 of those vote at that time.
I'm Beatrice Hen, stats. I'm 20. I'm from California and I go to school at Colorado College.
I'm Mark Michael John. I'm also 20. I'm from Seattle and I also go to school at Colorado College.
And this was your first voting experience today?
For me,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
How was it?
Confusing for some of the phrasing, but otherwise good.
Yeah, it was a little too wordy, but I think that's how it has to be, I guess.
You know, this is the first year that you've got a precinct here on campus.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Well, I came this morning and then you couldn't get here early enough to get to class on time, so I came back. But the afternoon.
How long was the wait? How long did it take you to vote?
20 minutes?
Yeah,
About 45 minutes.
this afternoon. People were waiting 2 hours, something like that, this morning.
I mean, I just think that it's sort of like a responsibility, a duty for people to vote in this country, and I think rather than a crime that people should try to vote, it's a crime that people would try to keep people from voting. So I've kind of figured for the last few years that if there's anything that I can do to help democracy be democracy, it's to help people get their chance to vote.
I'm Joseph Shaner. I go to Colorado College and I just voted.
Well, how did it go?
It went well. It was good. I had no problem with the ballot. It was clear. It had all the provisions on it. No problem.
You had done your homework before you got here.
A little bit, yeah. I knew what I wanted to vote for, so that helped definitely.
How long was the line? How long was the wait?
I think all in all it took about an hour. So not that bad. Like an hour to. It's probably about 45 minutes of line, 15 minutes of voting. So not bad. Yeah, it's good.
And that's what my wife and I are here today. We did election protection back in 2004, and let's just say we weren't all satisfied with the end result of that. And it's not a matter of how things turn out, it's whether people actually got their votes counted and whether people got to vote, whether people were kept from getting to the polls by inordinately long lines because there aren't enough machines, or the process isn't working, or they're being challenged, whatever the reason is. If somebody has to give up a good day's work to get in their vote, that's kind of like a poll tax. I don't think that's fair.
How long did it take?
I was in line for maybe like 20 minutes, and then I was voting for maybe 15.
How was the ballot? Did you find it confusing?
Oh yeah, but I knew it was going to be confusing, so we did like a lot of stuff on campus to try and figure them out.
Your homework.
Not really homework, it was like extra work, but...
Well, how was it to vote your first time?
It was good. I'm excited. I can't wait to see how stuff turns out.
And having a precinct here on the campus is a really good thing, but there's probably a lot of communities in this neighborhood that aren't lucky enough to have an advocate like Dick Celeste, so there's probably some struggles going on with not enough machines and heavy turnout and people having to wait a long time who can't afford to spend their whole day waiting at the polls.